World boss, world boss, world boss.
What up? What up? It's a boy CM Flame Entertainment with the latest news and reviews like all the time, every second, every minute, every hour, every day. So as I see the title, as I see the thumbnail, you all know we're heading out with this one and what's on the news menu. Before we get to what's on the news menu for all the new viewers here, please consider like, subscribe and share, turn on the post notification bell and all of that. Now back to what's actually on the news menu. What we have on the news menu, people. Kai Cenat made a big announcement pertaining to the combined stream with him and Vybz Kartel upcoming stream that is going to break the entire internet, that is going to be legendary. As I know, Kai Cenat is the greatest streamer of all time. Him really have the place for like the last 3 years in a frenzy. He have the streaming world in a choke hole. And you know Vybz Kartel is the big man of dancehall, of course. They recently met at the Grammys and it was beer thing, and we get a viral clip out of it. Also we see Beenie Man wife or fiance Camille Superwoman address Vybz Kartel not being a Grammy winner at the 67 Grammy Awards, and how Bob Marley is much more bigger than Vybz Kartel and influential than Vybz Kartel. But not just that, also she mentioned that Beenie Man is bigger than Vybz Kartel globally, and Beenie Man is who made dancehall international and brought dancehall to various places that Vybz Kartel didn't. But we are gonna get into that. But here we go on. Let's kickstart it with Beenie Man wife and what she said. So we are gonna read it in full. It's actually a post. So Camille said, in defense of my fiance Beenie Man, when it comes to the greatest of all time, Bob Marley stands unmatched. It's tough for a dancehall album to eclipse a reggae album at the Grammys, especially when both genres are up against each other. It takes an extraordinary body of work to make that happen. This isn't about hype or fleeting noise of dancehall. It's about legacy and respect. I've traveled the globe. When I tell people I am from Jamaica, they often recall my country's name, but they always remember Bob Marley.
You know,
His
Vybz
influence is
Kartel,
beyond
every
words.
chance him get
The
the
same
cause.
breath,
Beenie Man have seen the
Beenie Man
reception that
represent the
Vybz
art
Kartel
of Jamaica
got from the
and the
world
world's
and from the
adoring.
fans and all
From
of the
Welcome the
major
Girls Them
musical
Sugar
platforms
to
like
Sim
Rolling
Simma,
Stone,
Who Got the Keys to My
BET,
Bima,
Billboard,
Beenie Man
all
has
saying that
introduced
Vybz
dancehall
Kartel is
audience,
now the king
dancehall
of
to
dancehall.
audience
So Beenie
worldwide,
Man right
paving the
now
way for
is basically
artists
a
who
journeyman
are
man
now
catching after Vybz
celebrated.
Kartel's straw
He
to
is
save himself
forever
and his
known as the
career,
king of
and that
dancehall, a title resonates deeply. While Kartel is a talented lyricist, known as the world boss, he too is now a legend. He can never surpass or overshadow Beenie Man, especially while Beenie is still here, actively shining bright. Just as I feel about Bob Marley, no one in reggae or dancehall can ever eclipse the legacy of great Bob Marley. So that's what Beenie Man wife said. Camille, Superwoman Camille. You can go and check it out on her Instagram page. But first of all, I want to say big shout out to Camille for standing beside Beenie Man and defend Beenie Man in these trivial times where dancehall is concerned, and the conversation about who greater Beenie or Vybz Kartel. But she sure say what you know. She gonna stand up for her husband and she gonna represent for her husband. You have to give her credit for that. That's what a good wife does, you see me? But let's get in the nitty-gritty of the matter. In this statement, I have like a few issues with this statement. Overall, most of the statements that she made in this is actually factual. That Bob Marley is like the biggest and the greatest. You see me? Nobody cannot match Bob Marley. I definitely feel this way. You see me? So these are some factual statements. However, Beenie Man contribution to dancehall and to the global impact of dancehall has always remained unmatched. That is also fact. Nobody is questioning that. You see me? But the problem I am having with this piece from Camille, you see me, is how she just limit Vybz Kartel as being a talented lyricist. And I always hate when people do that. It's like they are trying to box in Vybz Kartel. They are only trying to look at one thing, and that is lyrics. Vybz Kartel has been the most influential dancehall artist worldwide, not just in Jamaica, the most influential dancehall artist worldwide where the youths are concerned in the last 20 years, the most impactful in the last 20 years, the greatest lyricist of all time in dancehall in the last 20 years. Vybz Kartel, other than Bounty Killer, has helped and boss so many talented artists in dancehall. Vybz Kartel basically extend the future of dancehall in the last 20 years. Now tell me now, is that man is just a lyricist? No, he cannot be just a lyricist. Vybz Kartel is the first Vybz Kartel. Bob Marley is the first Vybz Kartel. You will never have anything like them in their respective genre of music, which is dancehall and reggae. So I don't like that part because it is not factual. And I hate to break this news to Camille and others like Beenie Man fans. You see me? Vybz Kartel is now way bigger than Beenie Man. All over the world. Vybz Kartel is now way bigger than Beenie Man all over the world. Once upon a time, Beenie Man was bigger than Vybz Kartel. Beenie Man was almost bigger than life where music is concerned. But in this present time, we all know the truth. Vybz Kartel is more bigger and he have a larger reach. Beenie Man Sim Simma sang them and Keys to Bima and all of them sang the hit song, classics, anthems. But Vybz Kartel already surpassed that with his presence in dancehall. So you can point to the songs, but when it comes on to Vybz Kartel as an entity itself, Vybz Kartel is bigger than those two songs. You see me? But big up Beanie still, big up Vybz Kartel, and Vybz Kartel is now the king of dancehall. That's the last thing me disagree with. So Vybz Kartel is now the king of dancehall. But you know, we are gonna keep it respectful at all times, and we have to articulate our points vividly so people can see and hear it and understand. But big up Camille, big up Beanie. Also, what we have on the news menu, so we see the greatest streamer that is having the greatest run in terms of streaming history. We see Kai Cenat set up boom and announce that he is going to do a stream with Vybz Kartel.
Also, world boss, world boss, world boss, world boss, world boss, world boss, world boss. Vybz Kartel, see coming soon.
And first of all, I want to congratulate Vybz Kartel on his recent success and his recent achievement. Likewise, Kai Cenat, you is doing good, they are doing great. You see me? But what this stream is going to mean for Vybz Kartel, this is Vybz Kartel first stream. We have seen he been doing interviews and stuff like that all over the world. You see me? Some of the most viral interviews, some of the most impactful interviews, some of the most informative interviews, but we have never seen him done a stream before. And right now, streaming the thing really there. And Kai Cenat is the biggest streamer and the greatest streamer right now. So what this is going to do for Kai Cenat, this is going to open up and unlock the Caribbean viewers for Kai Cenat. This is going to unlock the Central American viewers for Kai Cenat. This is going to unlock the South American viewers for Kai Cenat, basically the regional viewers, because Vybz Kartel is the biggest in this region. You see me? Vybz Kartel is the most impactful in this region. You see me? And when I say region, I mean like the surrounding areas of the Caribbean. You see me? So as when I say, this gonna be huge. This gonna have millions of viewers watching it. So this is definitely gonna be huge. And not just that, vice versa. This is now going to open up the core of Americans and Canadians that are not a part of the diaspora towards Vybz Kartel and his music. Because remember, Kai Cenat have a large American and Canadian fan base that is like the little white kids them, the little black kids them that don't really catch on to the dancehall as yet. And to see that Vybz Kartel is now the main man of dancehall, well, been the main man of dancehall, but he's now free from the shackles of the chains and prison and the system. Now that they will be introduced to dancehall in a positive light and also in an informative light, because as I know, Vybz Kartel, them man in a make a fool of himself on public platforms like streamings and interviews and stuff like that. So this is definitely gonna be great. So watching up, people, check it out. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. Guess what? CM Entertainment. I'm out.